So it's that time of the season, isn't it? Yes, it's the first game of the season. The new Premier League season starts at the weekend. It's a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff. Wolves travelling to Leicester, who've had a fantastic last season, obviously qualifying in the top 4, beat City in the Community Shield. It's going to be a tough test for Wolves. We're going to look ahead to that, all coming up next, including the thoughts of my dad, Magic Moss, and Leicester fan Luke from LCFC Boyer YouTube channel, and of course lots more, including some stats and facts, and of course my predicted lineup and my score prediction, all coming up next. So then, let's get stuck into things. Obviously, got loads coming up. If you enjoy this sort of content, please smash a like on the video, and don't forget to leave your comments as well ahead of the game. So in terms of regards to the match itself, I'm looking forward to this with a little bit of apprehension. Obviously, Leicester had a fantastic season last year. Wolves struggled a lot with injuries, missing Raul Jimenez. The football, let's face it, wasn't the best. Hadn't been for about 18 months. Nuno going. Bruno Lage has come in. He's trying to change things. He's got a reputation for attacking football. I think, to be fair, we saw some of that in pre-season, especially against the Celta Vigo game, whereas the second half we really did play forward, but the first half was a bit more old Wolves. He tends to be at the moment playing the back 3. Leicester obviously having a great season, winning the FA Cup, beating Manchester City in the Community Shield. They've got a lot of talent, a lot of quality, and of course they're going to be incredibly confident, and they've got their fans back at the stadium as well, and they're going to be very much looking forward and behind that for them. So that's going to be their first full house back at the King Power. So it's going to be a tough game for Wolves, isn't it? It's going to be a tough game, and I will give you my predictions before the end. And let's go over and see what Luke from LFC Boyer YouTube channel has to say from the Leicester perspective, and then we'll go and see what my dad has to say, and then I'll come back with my thoughts, my team news and prediction.
Dave, cheers for having me on for this preview. So obviously Leicester against Wolves, and how many times has this been our first home game of the season, and likewise for you, away game of the season over the last few years? I think this is 3rd and 5th for us, so yeah, it's becoming a bit of a regular occurrence. But for us, I think I'm quite confident heading into this season. Obviously, we won the Community Shield, brilliant day out. We've brought well in the summer in terms of Daka, Samore, he looks absolutely brilliant, and then Ryan Bertrand. Looks like Vestergaard's coming in, but I don't want to say it's done or not before we know. But yeah, I'm feeling quite confident heading into the season and carrying on from where we were at the end of last year. Obviously, we dropped out of the top 4 on the last day again, but I do think that we'll be able to get top 4 this year. We've strengthened the depth, which was a real issue for us. So yeah, it's looking good as a Leicester fan. For you guys, new manager in, new play style, it may take it a period of adaptation and stuff, but I do think it was the right time for Nuno to go as someone who wasn't a Wolves fan looking in. Obviously, he had it hard last season in terms of the fact that Raul getting the injury and stuff, but even with that, I do think he could have done a lot more, just my personal opinion. But saying about Raul, it's good to see him back on the pitch. You never like to see a player get injured in the way that he did, or you never like to see a player get injured, full stop, but to see him back on the pitch, that's got to be a good sign for Wolves fans. But in terms of this game, I can't wait. It's been way too long since been in the grounds for a Premier League game. Obviously, as I was mentioning, we have the Community Shield, but Premier League game at the King Power, full house. I'm absolutely buzzing, and I can't wait for it. I'm hoping that we can really get at you from the first minute and make it a really long afternoon on Saturday for you. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 Leicester win. I think Vardy will probably score. Obviously, he doesn't have the best of records against Wolves, but last year at the King Power he did score against you guys. But I'm going to go for Vardy to score and Daka to get a double.
Dad, how you doing? Who's the chap that you got there?
He just grows on me.
He's a smart chap. You grow on everyone as well. Dad, start of the Premier League season. Wolves travel to Leicester.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
Well, you know, one of them things.
You got a nervous hand there, Dad.
Yeah, no, it's just, let's hope they got it together.
Bruno Lage, his first match, you've seen some of the stuff in pre-season. You've been impressed or you're a bit concerned?
I wasn't a bit concerned, David, yes.
You're a bit worried at the moment, aren't you, Dad?
Yeah.
So what are you going for as a prediction for the weekend?
I'll have a draw, one apiece.
You'll take a draw and snap their hand off straight away, wouldn't they?
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
So who's going to score that goal, Dad?
We'll have, what's his name, that new fella? We'll have Royal.
Royal?
Yeah, is he Royal?
Royal, is it? You mean Raoul?
Raoul, yeah.
Not Raoul, not Royal, not Raoul. Raoul.
That'd be a good name, Royal.
It would be. Royal Jimenez. Maybe one day he'll get knighted.
Yeah.
So you're fantastic, Dad. So you got a quick song?
Jealousy. Now dream. Oh, I can't think of one at the moment, David.
So, Dad, you're out of practice, aren't you?
I'll go get practice.
Your chap here with the bow tie.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think Wolves can win?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's positive anyway. Always Wolves, Dad.
Always Wolves, David, yeah. Love you.
So thanks to Luke and, of course, my dad, Magic Moss, for their contribution as always. So what do I think my score prediction is and what do I think the team is? Well, Wolves and Leicester have met quite a few times. Wolves 43 wins, Leicester 39 wins, 35 draws. Leicester is certainly a great team. Obviously, it's amazing that it's like the third time in 4 years Wolves have got Leicester as their opening away match of the season. In both of those games, Wolves were hit by VAR controversy, goals disallowed. Obviously, the VAR rules have changed slightly this year, so that goal that Bolly scored would have been allowed previously. In terms of the team, I think it's going to be it's more likely to be that 3-4-3 formation. I think Jose Sarr will get the nod ahead of John Ruddy. It's going to be Cody, Kilman and Saeed. Obviously, Bolly and your son out injured at the moment. In the middle, Neves is sure to start in the middle of the park, but Will Moutinho, I thought we did better when Dendoncker started alongside Neves, so I'd plumb for him personally. And then you're going to be having on the wing back Semedo. Hopefully he's back out of his isolation, and then Marcel on the left, although there's an argument for Ait-Nouri. And then up front you're going to be seeing Trincao, Adama Traore, and of course Raul Jimenez leading the line for Wolves. It's a good attack. The midfield can take control of the game, and don't forget they've got fantastic players like Maddison in the centre and Vardy. The Wolves could get hit and hurt by playing the high line. They've been trying to press and play that high line, and we've been caught a couple of times in pre-season. This is why I think Bruno Lage is actually sticking with the back three for now, because I don't think he's got the players with Bolly out and transfer window. Wolves need to bring in that top centre defender to be able to play that back four position that he's played at Benfica. So that's why I think he's going to go with the three, and we can get caught. We have got caught in pre-season on a couple of them balls through the middle, playing the high line, and against Vardy and the likes of Maddison and players that they've got, we could easily get caught. I am concerned that we could be on the one side of a hide-in, 4 or 5-0, but the positive for me is going to be out as always, and I'm hoping Wolves travelling supporters will make a lot of noise. It's going to be a great atmosphere. It's been brilliant to be back, and obviously the curtain opener, and I'm going to hopefully plumb for a 1-1 draw. Wolves getting a point. If we can get 4 points out of the first 3 games of Leicester, Tottenham and United, would be a fantastic return. What do you think? My hair is all over the place right now with the wind. Yeah, that's better. So what do you think? I really hope you've enjoyed this preview, and hopefully see some of you at the match. We'll be going to the Leicester game and doing a match day vlog on that as well. So really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please smash a like, leave a comment. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing, for the joy and the pain of being a Wolves fan. Make sure that you watch this channel. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Always Wolves.